Hey guys, welcome to Unacademy. So this is our YouTube channel. Let's crack CBSE Commerce. I'm Riti Spandana. I have 9 years plus teaching experience and I'm from Hyderabad. So let's have a quick introduction about our Unacademy platform. तो आप जब app download करते हो, what is it that you can expect and what is it that you're going to get? So we're going to have daily live classes. तो आप घर बैठे सिर्फ एक अच्छे इंटरनेट कनेक्शन के साथ सारे सेशंस को अटेंड कर सकते हो. These tests and quizzes will basically give you an idea of what are the strong areas and what are your weak areas. Unlimited access यानी अगर कोई live session आप miss भी करते हो, you don't have to worry. You can always attend the recorded session of the same. We also have free live classes on our Unacademy platform. So please download the app today and attend a few free classes. All you have to do is go into Google App Store or Apple App Store and download an Unacademy learning app. और यहाँ पे आपको select करना है कौन से एग्जाम के लिए आपको prepare करना है. That's all. We're also available on Telegram app. So you can find the link to download the app, our Telegram channel link, and also my Unacademy educator profile in the description below. Excuse me. For the dual subscription, that is 11th standard के students, excuse me. So 11th standard students जो है वो 24 months का subscription ले सकते हैं. It's 25,000, but if you use my code RITI, you can avail a 10% discount और आपको fee पड़ेगा सिर्फ 22,500. If you're 12th standard students, you can take the 1-year subscription जो है 15,000, but if you use my code RITI, you can avail a 10% discount और fee हो जाएगा सिर्फ 13,500 rupees. So today's lesson that we are discussing is the interview. Okay. Excuse me. From the introduction to the Penguin Book of Interviews, edited by Christopher Sylvester. So he was a student of history at Peterhouse, Cambridge. He was a reporter for Private Eye for 10 years and has written features for Vanity Fair, जो magazine है. So part 1. Since its invention a little over 130 years ago, the interview has been a commonplace of journalism. Today, almost everybody who is literate will have read an interview at some point in their lives. While from the other point of view, several thousand celebrities have been interviewed over the years, some of them repeatedly. So it is hardly surprising that opinions of the interview as of its functions, methods and merits vary considerably. Some might make some extravagant claims for it as being in its highest form, a source of truth and in its practice and art. Others, usually celebrities who see themselves as its victims, might despise the interview as an unwarranted intrusion into their lives or feel that it somehow diminishes them, just as in some primitive cultures. It is believed that if one takes a photographic portrait of somebody, then one is stealing that person's soul. V.S. Naipaul feels that some people are wounded by interviews and lose a part of themselves. Lewis Carroll, the creator of Alice in Wonderland, was said to have had a just horror of interviewer and he never consented to be interviewed. यानी बहुत सारे celebrities को जो है interview conduct करने में और conduct करवाने में बहुत दिक्कत होती है. Was his horror of being lionized which made him thus repel would-be acquaintances, interviewers, and the persistent petitioners for his autograph, and he would afterwards relate the stories of his success in silencing all such people with much satisfaction and amusement. Rudyard Kipling expressed an even more condemnatory is angry attitude towards the interviewer. His wife Caroline writes in her diary for 14th October 1892 that their day was wrecked by two reporters from Boston. She reports her husband was saying to the reporters, "Why do I refuse to be interviewed? Because it is immoral. It is a crime, just as much a crime as an offense against my person as an assault, and just as much merits punishment. It is cowardly and vile, no respectable man would ask it, much less give it." Yet Kipling had himself perpetrated such an assault on Mark Twain only a few years before. H. G. Wells, in an interview in 1894, referred to the interviewing ordeal but as a fairly frequent interviewee, and 40 years later found himself interviewing Joseph Stalin, Saul Bellow, who has consented to be interviewed on several occasions, nevertheless once described interviews as being a thumbprint on his windpipe. Yet, despite the drawbacks of the interview, it is supremely serviceable medium of communication. These days, more than at any other time, our most vivid impressions of our contemporaries are through interviews. Almost everything of moment reaches us through one man asking questions of another. Because of this, the interviewer holds a position of unprecedented power and influence. So, this is an interview that is mentioned here. So, that is it. So, this was the lesson, the interview. Thank you very much.